so recently I started building out our cold outreach process. Until now, basically all of our clients came either through inbound, through the content that we put out, or through word of mouth, through recommendations. And I wanted to add a channel on top of that, so I started building out a cold outreach, cold email process. And I bought, of course, Josh Brown's course on that and started experimenting with it and with the templates and the sequences and what to write and who to send it to and all of that. And it was a lot of tinkering. But 2 weeks ago, I started to really narrow it down and get some good results and get the response rate where I wanted them to be. So 2 weeks ago, I sent out 500 emails in that week. So 100 emails per day, Monday through Friday. And from those 500 emails, I booked 10 demos for the week after that just got booked through the emails. And when I looked at that, I was like, wait a second, I just sent out 100 emails, which is basically automated. Like I didn't spend much time on that at all. And here are 10 demos on my calendar with people who actually fit our customer profile. How have I not always just done that? Why am I doing this whole content thing? You know, it takes a lot of videos for me to put out, for me to generate 10 demos with a prospect that, you know, founder, CEO, B2B company, so someone who actually fits our customer profile. And so these 500 emails basically took me no time. So I was like, what am I doing with this content? Why am I not just doing this email thing? And then last week, I started having these demo calls that had got booked through the cold outreach. And I realized why. Because demos are not created equal. And what I realized on these demo calls is that many of the people had not really much of a clue about what we do. Like one of these calls was basically, you know, he asked like, do you guys ghostwrite Forbes articles? And I was like, no, we don't. We do videos. And he was like, oh, okay, I want Forbes article. That was the end of one demo call, right? Another demo call was like, so we want to do SEO and we want to do some Facebook. I see you guys do marketing. We're looking for a marketing agency right now. And so I explained, you know, we have a very focused approach. We only do videos focused on founder branding. So we don't do any SEO or Facebook ads. That was the end of that call. You know, I think 2 or 3 of them had absolutely no idea of kind of the budget, what they might need to spend. So it ended there. So I understand for the first time what people talk about when they say low quality demos, because these people fit our customer profile. Like we're not just random people, right? These were founders, CEOs, B2B company, right company size. So they had the right just firmographics, but they were not at all pre-qualified in terms of like what we do, our process, what pain points we solve, our price point, all of these things, because they just saw an email, something in it resonated, right? They saw some marketing or some personal branding or content marketing stuff. They're like, oh, this is something interesting. They booked a demo. And then on that demo, they found out like, oh, this is not it. On the other hand, the demos that I get from people who come inbound, from people who watch my videos on LinkedIn, go to our website, watch the webinar, and then book a demo, it's another level. Like most of the time, these people already know exactly what we do. They know that we do founder branding. They know that we do videos. They usually already know our customers. They've looked at the case studies, and they've seen our customers on LinkedIn and the videos that we put out there. So they're familiar there. They usually are familiar with the process, with the recording sessions, with batching it, with, you know, how we write copy, with how we edit videos. They know all of this stuff. They obviously have bought into that. Otherwise, they wouldn't have booked the call. They usually have a much better understanding of our pricing. So they're already bought into the pricing, more or less. And they know me. They've watched my stuff. So usually there's a lot of rapport where they're like, oh, I watched your singing video the other week, or I saw you're in Croatia. There's usually some sort of like connection immediately there because they follow me. With the people who came from the cold email, some of the calls were so awkward because obviously they don't know me. They've never seen my face. They don't know who I am. I've never seen them. And there was just absolutely no kind of connection. And it was very hard to like just have a normal conversation. And so I realized, yes, I'm getting 10 demo calls from just 500 emails sent, and that's almost no time spent. I have to look at the data. I'm not sure yet, but I think either none or very few of these 10 demo calls actually resulted in a feedback meeting, so in a next step. Most of them were just like disqualified. Okay, Forbes articles, we don't do Forbes article, right? Cool, see you. With the inbound stuff from LinkedIn, I got used to it, but that's high quality stuff. So that's the difference, I guess. I think there are ways to improve the cold email outreach to better pre-qualify, better let people know exactly what we do. But yeah, I'm curious to hear your guys' input. But demos are not created equal.